So it's almost November, guys. 2023 is right around the corner, and it's got me thinking, what kind of changes would we like to see implemented into the Hunter Call of the Wild in the coming year? Now, we are going to have a new map coming very soon. That should come in December of this year, so that's about 2 months out, maybe a month and a half. But what map do you guys think we're gonna get? Now, the reason I'm here in Savannah is I personally would love to see an Africa 2.0 map introduced. I don't know if we're actually gonna get it, but it is something that I would love to see. Ooh, we have a nice mythical down here. Let's see if we can get him. Now, Savannah is one of the most popular maps in Call of the Wild. One really nice thing about this map is that every single species on this map is exclusive to this map. You're not gonna find it on any other map. Now, if we were to get a second Africa map species we would like to see, well, how about the Africa 5? Elephants, leopards, lions, rhinos, and buffaloes. I also would love to see hyenas, greater kudu, hippos, maybe cheetahs. There are so many different options. Of course, we will have Cape Buffalo on the map again and lions, but I would love to have more than one predator on the map. Did we get our mythical? Oh, we got some aggressives. Let's reload. I forgot to grab a handgun. Come on, lady. Now, other options for a brand new map would include Australia. I think we will see Australia in the game at some point. No one's... Are they coming? Is there someone coming for me? Where's he coming, dog? Ooh, down here. Now, I personally would love to hunt kangaroos. No. What's the big idea? Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. That's terrible. Okay, now you just need to die. Please don't touch me. And splat. Okay, do I even have a health pack on me? No, I don't. Come on, lady. Well, that was not my best work, but he is dead. This one, much better, and we do have a gold level 7 brown cape. But yeah, we might see maps such as Asia, maybe a northern Canada map with muskox, bobcat, grizzly, caribou, wolverines. Things like that would be pretty insane, maybe gray wolves. I personally would love to see some of the maps in Call of the Wild backfilled, like Medved that only has 6 species. Now, I think Medved's a great map, but it definitely could use more species. Maybe adding muskox, Arctic wolves, Arctic hare, Arctic fox, any of those would be amazing in Medved. And they have been talking about backfilling maps for quite a long time. It's just not something we've seen so far, so maybe we will see that in 2023. Now, something we really need in Call of the Wild, and on an urgent basis, in my opinion, are improvements to the Trophy Lodge. We need more Trophy Lodges first and foremost. We have 2, and we're only allowed to have 5 of each of those lodges. Now, I personally am not a big fan of the Spring Creek Manor Lodge. It's just too dark for me. There aren't enough floor mounts. I do prefer the Siseka Lodge over the Spring Creek Manor Lodge any day, but beggars can't be choosers, but we definitely need more lodges. So this is the Spring Creek Manor Lodge, guys, and I have been forced to put my moose trophies from my moose grind in this lodge because all my other lodges are getting to the point where I just don't have room in them anymore. Now, the problem is that moose only fit on extra large plaques, so I don't have anywhere to put them. I can't use these. A lot of these, I can't use these either. Only the extra large ones, so I'm really, really limited. I had to go all the way around here to the back to put more of my moose because I didn't want to put them on the wall. They deserve a floor mount. And it is, in my opinion, very dark in here. Now, this is the Siseka Lodge. This is my Red Deer Lodge, and as you can see, I have pretty much filled every mount in this lodge. Now, unfortunately, a couple updates ago, they patched the ability to put large trophies on small mounts. Now, don't get me going on that. That is very frustrating because it didn't improve our gameplay. It just helped us to enjoy our lodges more, and I'm not sure why they did that. I'm hoping that they're gonna come out with adjustable, completely customizable lodges. I hope that is in the works, but that is what I would like to see. When you have a floor mount, you should be able to put any size of trophy in there. We just want to enjoy our trophies. Unfortunately, we can no longer put these large trophies on the small mount, so I'm never going to move them because I'll never be able to put them back. But it looks really amazing, doesn't it? And it gives us the ability to really fill up our lodges properly so that we make the best use out of them. Even my great ones back here, this great one, it sure fits on here beautifully, but it doesn't in all actuality. I used the Trophy Lodge glitch to put it here, and I will never be able to put it back if I take it down, so it's gonna stay there forever. But here are some changes that I would like to see implemented into the Trophy Lodges. First and foremost, we need some organization. When we go into the trophy manager, we have no way to sort through here. So you have to scroll down every single time. Say I want to delete this trophy off the wall. I don't, but let's just say I did. Basically, the easiest way for me to find this trophy is to pay attention to the date, which is May the 14th, 22, and scroll all the way down till I get to May. But when you're looking for trophies that are even older, and you have a lot in here like I do, it's very time consuming, it's not optimal at all, and it is very frustrating. So I'd like some more organization. I'd love to see a way to search for a certain trophy. I'd love to be able to delete trophies right off the wall so that you know what they look like when you're deleting them. When you're deleting something out of the trophy manager, you could be deleting the wrong one. And once it's gone, it's gone. There is no way to get it back. Other things I'd like to see implemented into the lodge would be maybe a green screen. That would be sweet for thumbnails. I would love to see the ability to take trophy captures like they do in the Hunter Classic, and I'd love to be able to put them up in the wall in the lodge. I think that would be so amazing. What do you guys think? What kind of changes would you like to see implemented into the trophy lodges? Aside from more lodges, that is a given. Now here's a fun fact for you guys. When you put up any of the weapons in the trophy lodge, once you highlight it, it actually tells you all your stats on that weapon, which is very cool. So it says there, this is the Grelk Drilling Rifle Classic. I have 209 shots fired with this weapon. I've missed 49. That's not great. 96 kills, 42 total one-shot kills, and my record kill with this weapon is a 900 scoring black bear. I think that's pretty cool. So they definitely can put details in here. Ooh, that is much better. Look at my stats on the 300. 12,834 shots fired. Can you tell I like using the 300? I have missed 2,362, killed 4,838 animals with the 300, and most of those were one-shot kills, 3,464, and my top scoring kill is a 1,000 perfect scoring lion with the 300. I think that's pretty amazing. So put some weapons up on the wall, guys, and have a look at your stats. That is fascinating. So they definitely can do more and put lots of detail into the lodge. They've already started to do it. So I think they should keep going with that. Now the next thing I would like to see added to Call of the Wild, and I'd actually like to see it before the new year, and that would be another great one. Now I personally would like to see a great one moose added to the map. I'm so excited for it that I've already started grinding moose. Moose and red deer are my favorite species to hunt in the game. We already have red deer, so please give us a moose great one. Now, I am hoping we're gonna see this great one in November. We did get a great one red deer last November. Now, that doesn't mean we're gonna get a new great one this November, but I can cross my fingers and hope for it. Now, other species I would love to see added as a great one include fallow deer. I think that would be so amazing. Cape buffalo would be pretty sweet. Muleys. I mean, there are a number of species that would be amazing to grind for a great one, but look at this moose. This is a massive level 5 diamond moose. There's no way this guy is a troll. Look at the size of his shovels. Can you imagine what a great one moose would actually look like? Now, I don't know if they'd give it different fur types. I don't know if they would moss up the antlers like they did with the red deer. But making the antlers any bigger than this, I don't know how the moose would even walk, but it does sound very exciting. Now, great ones give us purpose for those of us who like to grind, and there are a lot of players who love doing a great one grind. So I am crossing my fingers for a new great one very, very soon. Now, a huge thing I would love to see added to Call of the Wild over the next year are non-typicals. This is a non-typical in the Hunter Classic. Crazy experience, my second time playing the game. This is what we encountered, and isn't it stunning? I think adding non-typicals to Call of the Wild would bring so much hype to the game. I think players who have left the game would come back running to have the opportunity to hunt non-typicals. Now, I know great ones are non-typicals, but I'm talking about random non-typicals for every species in the game. Not something quite as rare as the great ones, but something that you might find on a hunt. I think that would be so very exciting. Look at this mule deer. It is insane. You know, just add it just the way you have it in the Hunter Classic. Now, I'm thinking that they would be more rare than diamonds and rares, but not as rare as great ones. And here is the trophy capture that they have in the Hunter Classic that we definitely need in Call of the Wild. I would absolutely love that. I mean, every time you shoot something that is amazing, you can take a trophy capture and put it up in the lodge, or just have for yourselves to keep as a memento of that hunt. I think that would be amazing. Now, another thing I would love to see added to Call of the Wild over the next year is a new Scopes DLC. It is something that is on their radar because they actually did include it on one of the EW surveys, and the community definitely voted for Scopes over any other DLC that was in that survey. But right now, our choices are the Argus and the Hyperion. Those are the two DLC Scopes that we all use the most. Wouldn't it be nice to have some more Scopes in the game? Now, I know a lot of people would like to see trail cams added to the game. Trail cams were brought up during one of the EW live streams, and TK actually said, I think it was TK, that is something they might add when there are more great ones in the game. I don't know. I'm not as excited for trail cams as some other people are. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I just don't see myself sitting and looking at footage of animals going by. My time is probably better used going out and scouting them out, but that's just my opinion, and I just don't understand how they might work in the game. Maybe when I see how they work, I might be more interested. Now, another thing a lot of people would love, but I don't even know if it is possible for Call of the Wild, and that is a longer render distance. So here we are in Way of the Hunter, guys, and look at this. That is a herd of elk, and it is over 700 meters away. That is not something we can do in Call of the Wild, and I would love it if we would be able to. That would make a huge difference to the game. So if you are playing Way of the Hunter, you know how nice it is to be able to spot 800 meters into the distance, and you can actually zero in Way of the Hunter up to 1,000 meters. That's a full kilometer. That's pretty crazy. Not easy to make that shot. All right, maybe this will be a diamond. Oh, you got a little hill protecting you, do you? But just having the ability to take long-range shots to be able to render that far into the distance would be very exciting. Man, that turkey flew. It's still flying. Where are you going? And this is the slowest dying turkey I've ever seen. Hurry up and die, my dude. Come on. Okay, he did. But I think out of everything, I am most excited for a new Great One species, and I'm always excited for new maps. We do get them every 6 months like clockwork, and I am very grateful for that. All right, be a diamond. No, pretty close, but not close enough. That's all right. But change is good. I am excited for the future of Call of the Wild. But guys, let me know in the comments what you are most excited for, what you would most like added to Call of the Wild over the next year. I would love to hear. And if you do have new ideas, drop them in the comments below. And that's going to wrap it up for this one. We will definitely see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. If you guys would like to check out all the new updated hotspots for every species, here is the updated Super Guide playlist, and there are more Super Guides coming.